The move towards more creative, awe-inspiring interiors has been reflected in 2022's latest hospitality openings and reopenings. Places like hotels and restaurants have strived even harder to create impeccable environments intended to encourage guests to return to their pre-pandemic habits. The result is innovative interiors offering welcoming and immersive spaces with an emphasis on experience and occasion. And we see this as a golden opportunity to distill these innovations for inspiration in our very own product development.
When you look at the latest trends in designs, what you can see is, especially with restaurant area, a lot of clean lines, a lot of hard surfaces, polished concrete, a lot of wood. So what you see in some of the scheme is an accumulation of hard surfaces, and those hard surfaces are just the perfect tambourine or the perfect trampoline for the sound to bounce and to replicate and to continue. So what happens is, you've probably been to a restaurant or a place where you have to scream to be heard by the friend you're having a drink with or dinner with. What we can do is to easily bring fabrics, and fabrics have this amazing capacity to absorb sound. And dressing up the restaurant doesn't have to compromise the aesthetics and the cleanness of the lines. I think it can be done together.
We've seen this trend towards fluid lines and organic textures in restaurant interiors, for example. There's this focus on soft, rounded shapes and natural materials such as bamboo, rattan, and highly grained timber. The intention is to create a layered and cocooning experience for diners and is influenced by the Japanese philosophy of wabi-sabi, which celebrates the beauty to be found in imperfection. The writer Richard Powell summed up the concept as nurturing authenticity by acknowledging three simple realities: nothing lasts, nothing is finished, and nothing is perfect. There's evidence of wabi-sabi style in the design of the Mumbai branch of vegan restaurant chain Sequel, in which textured surfaces and rounded shapes combine to create a visually soft interior. The calming space was conceived as a restful antidote to the bustling business district in which the restaurant resides. Similarly, we've seen a trend towards high-performance fabrics like FibreGuard to enable guests and hosts in establishments to be both comfortable in the space and also carefree of the risk of stains of dirty fabrics ruining the experience.
I was at a seminar with some of the top design practice in the UK. We were talking about the merits of FibreGuard, and they said, okay, you have here a piece of white velvet. Let's throw some ketchup on it. And that's what we did. And miraculously, or at least, FibreGuard does what it says, the ketchup disappeared, and they were amazed. I mean, they even filmed the whole performance, which was quite amusing. The aspect of the fabric hasn't changed, and what we have done is to bring that cleanness and easiness to clean with added function even in the domestic side.
Designers and architects alike are also adopting eco-friendly approaches across every aspect of the design process. From sustainable building practices to the choice of materials, environmental considerations have become more important than ever before. For instance, in the case of Embers, a bold new restaurant in Taipei, locally sourced wood dominates the design to highlight Taiwan's sustainable timber industry. The centerpiece of the space created by Curving Architects is a dramatic sculpture made from steam-bent cedar, resembling a vortex or bird's nest. With FibreGuard, we believe it's not only OCS, GRS, and Standard 100 certification from oeko-tex that contributes to its eco-friendly design. The very nature of our high-performance fabrics means that they will withstand the test of time and wear, releases no harmful chemicals into the environment, and also requires just a bit of water to remove most stains. Longevity is key here, as we understand the need for prolonged product use now more than ever before.
Again, one of the major points is the fact that the fabric can be washed, and it's not just a topical treatment, and it's not something that is going to fade away after time. It's really encapsulated inside, and it's encast into the yarn itself, and that's what the technology is bringing us.
Another practice we're seeing is all about respecting a building's heritage by making a strong nod to the past. At Maison François at London's St James district, for example. This cavernous French-style brasserie took its influence from Ricardo Bofill's 1973 converted cement factory near Barcelona. The end result is a vast cathedral-like dining space that respects the DNA of the building, while referencing the iconic curved arches of La Fabrica. Luxurious leather banquettes and Japanese-style mahogany partitions create a sophisticated contemporary dining experience with a strong nod to classic Parisian brasseries. But arguably, the biggest trend we've observed is the obsession with designing spaces that are livable, timeless, and conscious of the people who will occupy them. More and more, we've been able to work and exist where we choose to. This means that the hospitality industry has begun thinking people first and less superficially. These spaces are no longer merely designed for spectacle, but rather to cater to this decentralized world we've moved into. Putting people first is paramount, and this clear distinction will see the new interiors of today standing the test of time, surely seeing themselves as the classics of tomorrow. And we're all for it.
And the fabrics are just there, not just, as I said earlier, an aesthetical type of process just to make the place beautiful, but they have also a lot more to provide, and they will provide these new functions in the future as we progress with our development and research and development as such.
We can't wait to see where contemporary trends will lead us in the coming year and beyond. But until then, for even more valuable content, check out our Pinterest boards to inspire your creativity. Watch previous vlog episodes for further insight or view our website to get in touch.